Hello guys, welcome to Chess Part 3. I'm just gonna leave off where I left off on the end of the second one. I was talking about this tactic I learned. I recently just bought the game called Deep Fritz, and it's a really cool game. You can play people around the world in chess, and you learn a lot. So what I learned in this position is if you see how the black is team is they castled over there. What I like to do in this position is I move my queen right there. And as you can see, you're like, why are you moving your queen right there? You know that pawn can easily take it. But what you're not really seeing is my rook is here. It's placed for a reason, because if his pawn does take my queen, he'll be in check with my rook right here. Here, let me show that to you guys like this. So he's not even allowed to do that. And next move, honestly, I can just take his pawn right there and automatically just checkmate him. But it's a really unique move I learned, and it's really cool. And you'll start to develop these thinking patterns once you play a lot more. You'll think much faster, much quicker, more abstractly. It's pretty cool. Let me show you another tactic right here. Let's say right here. All right. So let's say it's white to move right here, which is kind of here, let me switch that up right there. Okay, so let's say right here, it's my move, and I don't let's take this off the board, and I don't know what to move. Usually, what I would do in this it's move my bishop right here, checking him. And see, but the unique thing about chess is if you check somebody, they have to move their king. But right here, I opened up a lane for my queen to take his queen. So as you can see, the lane was in here, but when I move, let's take this pawn off of here. But when I move my bishop here, I'm automatically forcing him to move his knight. His king. I'm sorry. And wherever he moves really doesn't matter. He could take it if he wanted to. Honestly, well, he can't because my rook is protecting it. But he can move right here, and then I could just automatically just take his queen like that. So it's kind of like it's a disguise plan, you know what I'm saying? I was deceiving him. Well, actually, I was forcing him, but then at the end, I took his queen, which is a really cool tactic. There's definitely a lot of these tactics online. You can learn a lot of them. It's really important to watch games. That's what I really learned. When I started getting serious about chess, you have to watch a lot of games and study how these grandmasters, which are chess players who play online. When you play online chess, you have a rating, and if you get a rating of 2,500 or above, you only have to get it once in your lifetime. You're considered a grandmaster, and all these grandmasters, they play in tournaments and all these things, and you can watch them online. It's really fascinating, and it's honestly it's incredible. And this game, it challenges me. There's so many aspects to it, and I really like it. And I feel like if you guys are really interested, or you're serious about getting into chess, it's a really good game. It's one of the most popular games in the world, ever. It was created thousands of years ago. People still play it to this day. It's one of the most mentally challenging games I've ever played in my entire life, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. But usually you want to start with let me backtrack a little bit. Once you start with the opening, you want to develop pieces for the middle game. Now in the middle game, usually you want to trade off pieces or move up in material. To move up in material, you got to be strategic where you place your things. I just showed you that move here, or my queen moving here. It's really important in the middle game to gain material. So towards the end game, when there's not, let me move some of these pieces off the board. When there's not don't want to move my king right there. But when there's not a lot of pieces, if you're up in material, right here, I would, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to win this game because I'm up material, because my middle game was really strong. So once you solidify your opening, your middle game, and then finish off in the end, it's really cool. But there's also this thing called stalemate in chess, where, let's say there's only one piece left, and the opposing team has their king, and you only have, you have no moves because you're not in checkmate, but you can't move anywhere, because if you do, you will become in checkmate. But you're not already in check. See, you're free to move. You're not in check right now, but I can't move here. I can't move here. I can't move here, and I can't move there. So automatically it's a stalemate and the game ends up in a tie. So you want to be careful there during the end game because it's very tricky and you can actually end up in a stalemate, which is a draw. Even though clearly here, you know, I'm up in material, a whole lot of material, but it doesn't matter because it's a stalemate.